Middle school was fucking terrible for me. I don't think that that's like a big thing. I think it was awful for a lot of people. I had been bullied most of my life, and now that I'm looking back on it, that was like a lot of my choices that probably edged that on. Like, I blame my hair. Like, I tried to dye my hair blonde and it came out copper. And then I cut all of my hair off at one point because I thought that was stylish. But that just led to people screaming dyke at me as I walked down the halls. And I dressed funny too. So when I got to middle school, it got a lot worse for me. At some point, all the cool boys in my middle school realized that my name Heather rhymes with heifer. And they would shout that to me as I walked down the hall. That turned into moo cow, and then just being yelled at moo. Which was weird because I had a crush on them, and I think that's why I have a lot of weird sexual problems now, but whatever. But nothing at all beat the fact that the meanest people ever were middle school girls. They're relentless, awful psychopaths, just the worst people ever. My clique of friends would decide that they were gonna ice somebody out for no reason. Like literally, just bored. Why don't we cause some drama? 9 times out of 10, it was me. So I kind of developed like a weird PTSD thing where I'd go into school and be like, hey, no, okay, I'm just gonna cry in the bathroom by myself, it's fine. So that was my middle school experience. Unfortunately, I don't know why this happens, I'm sure there's a reason. When you get bullied, you feel the need to then be a complete asshole to somebody else because it makes you feel good about yourself. So I was in 6th grade. I was making fun of this girl. In hindsight, I think she had some behavioral problems and some shit at home, but I was making fun of her, being a real dick to her, and my gym teacher comes and pulls me aside. Something you should know about me. I do not like getting in trouble. I will avoid getting in trouble at all costs necessary. So she pulls me aside and she goes, do you know what that word means? Now, she was the only progressive teacher at this time. And this is the 90s, by the way, not now, where like people super care about your feelings. No one gave a shit about you. They just wanted you to just take it and grow up. So she's like, do you know what that word means? And she's pointing to the word empathy. And I'm like, no, I don't, because I'm 12 years old. So she tells me, that is the ability to put yourself in the shoes of somebody else. So how do you think that your words and actions made her feel? Bad. Like super bad. She's like, those other kids, they can't understand that, but you can. You know better than that. That's a heavy fucking concept for a 12-year-old, by the way. And I'm like, whoa. So I really would like to say that, like, and I never again was an asshole to a single person. That would be a lie, though. Whether or not I was an active bully, I was a passive participant, which, in my opinion, is even worse. So in 7th or 8th grade, I was in this group of psychotic women, girls really, and this new girl was in school, and she was special. Really nice girl, but odd. And she had a crush on this other new boy, Wesley. Wesley was beautiful. He's still very good looking. I have him on the Facebook and I like to look at his photos. So the leader of this group at the time has this idea, we're gonna write this letter to this girl from Wesley saying that like, I really like you and I wanna hold hands with you in the cafeteria. Yeah, I know, okay? I get volunteered to write it because I have super sloppy handwriting. So, write this letter. I pass it to her. And the waves of emotions from going from being super excited, this is the best thing ever, to the realization that she just got brutal. She runs out of the classroom. Wesley turns to the girl and goes, what the fuck? She turns to me and goes, yeah, Heather, that was really mean. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting thrown underneath the bus. So I run after her, because again, don't like getting in trouble. I finally catch up to her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Subtext, please don't tell on me because my mom's gonna be super disappointed in me. She turns around and the look on her face, just so hurt and so devastated, and she just looks at me and asks me, why? Why did you do that? I don't know. I didn't know because I knew better. I knew that that would hurt her feelings, and I went along with it because I was afraid of a bunch of fucking 14-year-old girls. That happened like 20 years ago. Brutal, but yeah, 20 years ago, and that really had a profound impact in my life. Because I never again wanted my words or actions to make another person feel that way, ever again. Because no matter how bad other people treat you, that doesn't give you a right to ever treat somebody like they're less than you. I like to say that I'm not an asshole, but I am. I'm a major dick most of the time, but I really make an effort to try to be kind to people, because a kind word on the right day can save somebody's life. And wrong word on the right day could maybe not take their life, but could really fuck up their day. It's just not worth it. So just be nice to people. Thank you.